What's up, guys? It's me again. They cut my video. I mean, they ended my broadcast. When I was making a video about, and I ended off where they condition to train a girl to be a sex kitten, and this goes on with little girls as well. They train them at a very young age, and they ended my video because they knew I was 100% right, and they were worried at the moment, at how bad it made them look, But then after, I just got done watching my video, making sure everything was, not fucked with. They were like just right before I made this video, a girl said it still turned her on, through V2K. I heard that. And these white men, they love the shit that what I say because they know that these females do watch my videos and they get turned on by it. So it's like, it automatically almost like a trigger word for them, But this is what's happening, man. This is what Albany, and because I say Albany, Texas white men use RNM for sex, these people that are using this RNM, which is illegal, they love that shit, man, because it like brings more attention to them. You know what I mean? Like the females like that shit. But they won't admit to it, like, publicly. They will keep it hidden, a secret. So, like I was saying, man, they condition these females, like that female, the one that says y'all lose with vehicles, because she knows what they also do to vehicles, and that they really couldn't do nothing to her for saying that out loud because they watch her sexually also. And like I was saying, they like to use a lot of direct energy weapons and MK Ultra mind control, to start conditioning a female to go sexual, and that's it's basically like MK Ultra mind control Project Monarch Butterfly. That's to create a female to be a sex kitten, and they start them at a very, 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 very young age, elementary even, and just like earlier. These people were talking about, chattering, and they were kind of arguing a little bit, the white people were, about like, damn, she sucked both of y'all, like a young ass girl, dude, a very underage girl, and then she was like, then this older woman was like, well, I'm gonna tell them that y'all watch her mother, meaning the underage girl, and I just watch, go sexual with them. An underage girl. So it's like basically they got an argument to the point where, that other person gets to watch too also. And that's how it's done through remote neural monitoring. MK Ultra, through remote neural monitoring. Once like some people find out, they, if they get dirt on one of the main members, they're remote neural monitors here in Albany, Texas, then it's like they found their way or worked their way into also the sex ring, and that's happened quite a bit. Actually, I've witnessed it quite a bit, and that's what's happening. So that was like at 4:40 a.m. Remember, they were, how they show these women, these girls, even at underage, hoping that they don't like these people's lifestyle that's not white, then they'll even show these girls people taking a shit, pissing, all kinds of stuff just to gross them out, just till that when they see that person, they will think of that person taking a shit, so it creates like a bad image, like scarring the mind type of shit. So we go right here, we're going past the vehicles. That's at 4:43 a.m. 4:44 a.m. the woman says she's out. 4:45 a.m. where they're talking about how I was telling you all how they would just turn her. Just that girl. She won't be out because they were just racist fuck. Meaning they would make her orgasm to the point. Even when if they don't go in the flesh, they will use remote neural monitoring, direct energy weapon, to have the sensation of a dick going inside that female, while she's at her house, and making her get off like that, making her reach orgasm like that, and they will also, condition and train a girl to, only like certain people, and to hate also certain people, man, because like, and this has been done a lot also, when they would, sexually arouse them and get them to go sexual, they would train them to hate a person. Like they would train them to hate me, and they would also say, I hate like Melinda, but what they really meant was like me, but they were using Melinda, to like make another race other than white look bad. And that's what was being done. So that's what was also racist fuck means. And okay, we go to, and they were searching like a person, Anyway, so we go at 4:33 a.m. They're trying to bullshit my family, they're trying to bullshit my family, like, they were just trying to bullshit my family. And at 4:52 a.m., my battery percent was only at 4%. My battery was only at 4% at 4:52 a.m. and it's been charging. It cut out. Remember, at that was around 3:49 a.m. and then again, at 4:32 a.m. it was still at 3%, but it's been charging since like 4 o'clock, But at 4:52, my battery percent was only at 4%. The hacker kept draining my battery over and over and over, so it was like they were stalling me. And at 4:55 a.m. They said that's smart, they were trying to BS my family, trying to bullshit my family. And at 4:57 a.m. they were also searching, they were searching a person who they also said they would just racist fuck her, and he knows what I'm talking about. But then they'll say, then they will, use that guy to bullshit for them. You know what I mean? But it's exactly what I've known already. And this is where they're going to try to bullshit me and try to bullshit my video and try to bullshit it all together by me telling you that there was another person that also knew about the racist fuck. And it's the white people that's doing this shit, man. And like he knew, and that's who they were searching for. They didn't know who it was, and they still didn't know who it was, and that's why they were trying to bullshit my family. At 4:33 a.m. they kept searching for this person, and they were using the words I and the letter I and the word LOST, which is loss. They kept repeating that over and over, to somebody, it shows up on a remote neural monitoring who it was that also knew about racist fuck. So they were trying to cover it up, what they were doing. There were attempts to cover what I already knew and what they were doing. When the girl said at 4:43 a.m. how y'all lose with vehicles, because she knew what they do with vehicles, like fuck vehicles up, sabotage vehicles, and she said y'all watch her. What she meant by y'all watch her, meaning they couldn't do nothing to her because they watch her sexually also, but she knew about the vehicles also, which I also know about what these Albany people, white men, and their boys do to vehicles. And so they were searching for the other dude that knew about racist fuck, because when I said, how I knew that they would just turn her, sexually, and this guy, he basically kind of backed me up on that. Like he knew that they would just racist fuck her. And this ain't the first time I've heard about racist fuck either, man. I've known this. So anyway, so right now they think I can feel it right now. I can sense these women. They got like like a foot in the door type of deal to, to change everything, to cover it up by me just saying that they were searching for a person that also knew uh, about the racist fuck that, like, basically was backing me up on what I already knew, though. You know what I mean? So it's like they're gonna hold on to that to try to spin everything around. But this is what's really happening here in Albany, Texas, man. Whether you people uh, don't want to believe it or not, it's really happening because it seems like you just always discredit me. So that means you just, one, you're covering for them, and two, you just don't want to believe the truth. Okay, and they were repeating the word I and LOST, trying to search that person, and they kept doing it over and over because they kept searching. They were trying to find out who that person was. So don't let them bullshit you, and I ain't gonna let them bullshit me because they kept trying to find out who it was. They kept searching through the remote neural monitoring. And they thought it was one of my family members at 4:33 a.m. trying to bullshit my family at one point. And because I say words, they edit videos, and those videos that they edit are never going to the court system. It's just it goes on social media, and they bullshit me, man. They bring more people into their side. That's the devil's side. That's the white group. So like at 29, like I was telling you, when I finally saw my battery charge up to 7%, I turned my phone on. And when I turned it on, it went from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and just like less than 20 seconds, it just went. I was like, damn, man, that was the hacker doing that. And I knew exactly after we were doing the battery percentage, I documented it. See, I documented it. I knew that they were going to start fucking with my storage, taking up space, so I couldn't make a video until I had to make more space. And they were bullshitting me, man. They were stalling me. They were stalling me. So I wrote that down, that's what they were going to do. That's what they were going to do. At 5:09 a.m., my battery percent was at 3%. At 3%. And then, so I switched. You remember I told you I put that charger in instead of this charger? Because this charger, it said it was going to take 8 hours to charge. So I was like, so for this fucking hacker to keep draining my battery, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get the charger that came with the phone. And that's it right there. So as soon as I plugged it in, it said it was going to take 2 hours to charge. And it took less than 2 hours, actually. And that was at 5:13 a.m. And then at 5:15 a.m., my vibe changed instantly, dude. And this is where they're gonna steal all my workouts, the way I feel, my personality, everything, by me telling you what happened at 5:15 a.m. At 5:15 a.m., my vibration changed to sex. Like, boom, dude. It went straight to sex out of nowhere, dude. I was documenting. I was sitting here, documenting, trying to make my video. And then, boom, it went straight to fucking sex, dude. I mean, straight up to fucking sex. That was Albany's remote neural monitoring group going sexual. And it got so fucking bad that it made me aroused and it gave me an erection. I mean, that's how the vibration hit me. I mean, and I'm telling you, like, you people that remote neural monitoring, you people that watch me, my videos, you're trying to bullshit me, but I also feel the energy just like you feel the energy. I'm not a part of your shit. Don't want to be a part of your shit. Don't want to feel your shit. I told y'all many times since 2016, leave me the fuck alone. And y'all have also been stealing my energy when I work out, and my knowledge, how I'm able to do many things. Like, I'm a natural, dude, at everything I do, and I do it to, like, with heart, dedication, and I do a damn good job when I go to work, and I'm good at everything I put my mind to. It comes natural to me, and you fuckers been stealing it. So at 5:40 a.m., that's when the storage space fucked up, and I told you I had wrote it down, man. I had wrote it down before 5:40 a.m., and that's what they did. The hacker fucked with my storage space on my phone, so it cut the video, and that's why my video cut off like that. And that's how they trained, and my fucking video went off. And that was at 5:40 a.m. So I had to create space, and I just went ahead and let my phone charge up, and I watched a little bit of TV. And since then, dude, there's some shit been going on. Since then, you know, like at let's see, like at 6:55 a.m. That's how we beat it was said. I was they were I was writing down all my videos, like from the first video I made, and I was writing the titles to all of them, and I have over 100 videos on my YouTube channel, and the hacker keeps fucking with him. He keeps fucking with him. He's trying to edit them, and he's trying to delete, and not just trying, he has deleted a couple of my videos. And that's how we beat it was said, because they were fucking with my videos, and I had to take a screenshot, and then I started writing them down just like I did on my old YouTube channel. I started documenting it, and they were trying to fucking bullshit me. And let's see what else. And at 6:59, a woman said, "Search they thought they lost." So members was pretty much, they thought they had a W on how to fucking fuck up my videos, or delete my videos, because they also said he won't have any proof. So I screenshotted it. But they would also just, I know exactly what they would do. They would just, take my screenshots, Photoshop them into the time and the thing they wanted it to look like, while cutting my videos. So that's why I wrote the time, the length, the duration of each video on my YouTube channel. And they said, wait till he goes to prison, meaning they would just sneak into my home, steal this, or find another notepad that looks like this, and rewrite everything down, just like they've, sabotaged some of my, couple of my books, my book that I wrote in jail. Molly would always have it taken away from me from my cell tank, just so they get in it, and they would, they stole some like brilliant, intelligent stuff that I had wrote, that these people, these grown ass men were even like, damn, Leno's on a roll, man. Like, when I'm able to write it down, even though they're sending fucking like negative vibrations when I'm trying to document, so they're trying to get me not to document. They're always sending distractions, and they're also hitting me with kill memory at the same time. But when I get it down, man, it's like, damn, dude, that they steal it to have one of their own members say what I had wrote down, because it was that powerful. That message was that powerful. And what I documented and how I documented is from a target individual, and they want that from a target individual, so they make themselves look like target individuals. And that's the last thing I documented on paper. But since then, as I was watching TV, dude, a lot was said also, man. Let me see. I think I did document one more thing. Let me see. See this? How I wrote all this stuff down. I know I did document one more thing. It was about, oh yeah, right here. It was actually before 6:59. It was actually at 6:29 a.m. A dude had saved Danny, the girl named Danny that used to go to school here in Albany, Texas. He had saved her when she was a little girl, when she joined in Albany's satanic pedophile cult. And it's just like how this young dude said. That's why they said like what they pretty much doing is like the supercomputer, the RNM device, it can capture vibrations, memory, you know, it's like memory, muscle memory kind of, but it's like with the brain. It's, remote neural. Uh, it will capture how you think, how you feel, and how you do things. Also, like I said, how they steal from me, and how I feel people's vibrations. Like the sexual shit. Instantly, I felt sexual. It even gave me an erection. Uh, but it was like how this young dude said. That's why they said save Hollies for these young girls, meaning because they know Holly's a fucking freak, sex maniac. I mean, sexual as fuck, but she's an older woman. You know, she likes these younger dudes, and it's they wanted to like capture her mind, and it's done, man. It's consciousness transfer. Transhumanism. This is like big time scientific stuff. And it's done. It's being done here in Albany, Texas, man. They figured it out. These low rank dumbass perps, man. Well, it's really the older generation that know how to do this, And I call these dumbass low rank perps because they're like gang stalkers or perps. They're like foot soldiers. They always fuck with me, but they're getting taught, man, as the years go by how to do things. So now they think they're so fucking powerful, and a lot of these young kids also think, and college dudes, man, they think they're fucking badass now, man. They talk so much shit towards me through V2K because they use the device to make them feel powerful and strong and bullshit, and they steal people's vibration. They steal my vibration, just like earlier also was said. That's why you always let Leno worked out. But she said that's why you always let them worked out, because what they would do is, instead of mind controlling me for not to work out at the beginning, they would, if a new person wanted some new vibrations, how I work out, I was like, they wouldn't fuck with me. And this guy's like, we was beat. They wouldn't fuck with me because I would work out and I would get in shape, man. My vibrations strong, dude. So they were stealing from me. They were leeching off me. And then, boom, when they got enough of what they wanted, that's when they would hit me with MK Ultra mind control to get me to stop working out, because they don't want me in shape, man. They don't want me in shape at all. And that's also how they will spin it. They would be like, well, he stole our vibration. I already know how they want to do that. They want to spin that shit, dude. But like I was telling these young ass dudes that are like 20-year-olds, I was like, dude, I've been working out before you were even 20 years old, man. I'm 33 years old, and a lot of these, younger dudes that are like 18, 19 also talk a lot of shit. Like, you stole it from... I was like, dude, I was working out before you were even, like, born, man. I was working out, like, before I even got in junior high. And they've been stealing a lot from me. And like I was saying, man, so what they meant by, taking Holly, everybody knows who Holly is if you're around here from here. They wanted to take like the way she thinks, how she goes sexual for these younger girls, so when they get older, they would be just like her, sexual as fuck, freaking the bed, all kinds of shit. And the reason why this guy saved Danny when she was younger and got brought in is so that, she's young, she wants older guys. So what that guy's doing is, taking her conscience, the way she thought and feel when she was younger and how she was going sexual, to transfer it to other little girls to make them sexual as fuck, man, making them sex kittens. And that's what's being done, dude. It's 100% being done in this fucking town, and I've been exposing it. And there's a lot of people working against me. And since you're working against me, it just lets me know that you are sticking up for pedophiles and you're sticking up for remote neural monitoring, which is illegal to begin with. And that's what's happening in this fucking town, man. And a lot of people are joining that shit because of the sex. It's selling your soul to the devil, for sex, and all the other power and the power that comes along with it, with the remote neural device and all that fucking shit, man. There's a lot of people in this world that are fighting against remote neural monitoring, and so many people are fighting against it, but it's like the media doesn't want to cover it, and slowly but gradually I have seen news, like big news people, have actually covered some, not all of it, but just very little of what's happening. You know, like the consciousness of, how transferring, or people getting harassed through electronically. People hacking stuff. And speaking through the TV and stuff like that, like how they do to my TV at times, or using remote neural monitoring, uh, all kinds of fucking stuff. They barely cover it in the news. It's barely getting awareness from it. But as the years go on, man, it's going to be there. It's going to because it's more people like these people are searching more and more people to bring into their sex ring, or to get people to do more shit for them. And one day it is like people are going to fucking know, man. The world's going to know, because like there's a lot of target individuals spreading awareness about this, what's happening, what's going on in our country. Like I said, we've always been at civil war, man. It's never ended, and it's happening, man. And that's what they use it for: sex and power and all kinds of shit, man. And they do a lot of satanic stuff with it. And these people are like, "Oh, we win satanic stuff. We got Leno on that." No, they don't, man. They always trying to fucking bullshit me, dude. It's always like they always trying to drive me into a direction, to a road I don't want to go down. You know what I mean? And just like earlier when I felt that horniness, and oh yeah, another thing, like there was like people, like I could feel the vibration of like anger or some shit towards me with sexual shit, you know. And I heard a girl say, "He's not even masturbating. They're going to know it was y'all fucking," you know. And she was right, because I wasn't masturbating, and I wasn't doing nothing but just watching that movie of Charles Manson called Wolves at the Door. That's what I was watching after I was watching Super Troopers, or or what was that fucking movie, man? I'll turn it on right now. Let me see. Where's my remote? Oh, what's that fucking movie with Rico, man? I keep forgetting. But that's what's going on, man, in this town, this world. And it's happening, man. And, a lot of people that keep on calling me crazy and shit, that's fucked up, man, because I don't need medication. And, oh yeah, it was Starship Troopers. That's what I was watching. And then I started watching that Wolves at the Door. That's what I was watching. And I wasn't masturbating, but I could feel the vibration, the anger, But people can send anger vibrations to you when no one's even angry at you, or they can use mind control to get people to make them feel angry towards me. And I wasn't masturbating or shit. And that girl said, "They gonna know it was y'all fucking," and that's what's happening, man. I get blamed for a lot of shit, and sometimes they hope that I do go sexually. That way they just blame all the sexual shit they were doing like last night on me.